Before the world knew her as a missing child, Asha Degree was just a 9-year-old girl with a quiet spirit and a love for her family. She lived in Shelby, North Carolina, a small town where everyone knew everyone. Asha was a 4th grader, described by those who knew her as shy but spirited. She had a favorite book, a backpack she loved, and a routine that was as steady as the clock on her wall. She wasn't looking for trouble. She was just Asha. On the morning of Valentine's Day 2000, the night was storming. Rain battered the roof of the Degree home. Her father, Harold, checked on Asha and her older brother at 2:30 a.m. They were asleep. At 6:30 a.m., her mother, Aquila, went in to wake them for school. But Asha wasn't there. Her bed was empty. Her backpack was gone. The back door, usually locked, was left unlocked. There was no sign of forced entry, no struggle, just a quiet, terrifying absence.
Asha had left during the storm, packing her own bag with items that looked like a child's choice. A concert t-shirt for New Kids on the Block, a children's book, not the prepared gear of a parent sending a child away. Sometime between 3:30 and 4 a.m., a motorist driving along Highway 18, about a mile from her home, saw a young girl matching Asha's description, walking alone in the rain. The driver slowed, perhaps to offer help, but when he approached, Asha turned and ran into the woods. That was the last confirmed sighting of her. She vanished into the darkness, and the storm swallowed the evidence. The case unfolded slowly, then with a haunting twist. An extensive search of the nearby woods and neighborhood yielded nothing. No trail for search dogs, no clues. But a year later, on August 3rd, 2001, construction workers digging an access road for a new home in Burke County, 30 miles north of the last sighting, found Asha's backpack.
It was buried in plastic bags. Inside were the same items she'd packed, the t-shirt, the book. The bag had been hidden deliberately, but Asha herself was never found. The investigation faced immediate obstacles. Initially treated as a runaway case, the FBI and local police soon shifted to a homicide investigation, suspecting abduction. But the storm had washed away potential evidence. The lack of a body, the buried backpack, and the single fleeting sighting made it impossible to confirm what happened. Over the years, leads came and went. DNA found at one point was linked to a different family, with no connection to Asha. In 2023 and 2024, investigators searched 5 properties, including one home connected to Roy and Connie Dedman, who were named as suspects in search warrants. The Dedmans family has stated they did not own the green AMC Rambler believed to be connected to the case until a month after Asha disappeared. No charges have been filed.
The case remains active, but it has gone cold in the public eye. Today, Asha Degree would be 35 years old. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation still consider her case active. A reward of $100,000 stands for information leading to an arrest. But more than 25 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. We don't know if she walked into the woods alone, if she was taken, or what happened in those final hours. We only know that a little girl left her home in the rain, and the world never saw her again. When a story doesn't get told, justice can fade. When media coverage fails, the missing become invisible. Asha's case received minimal national attention compared to others, and advocates say that silence contributed to the neglect. So I ask you, why do some missing children vanish from the headlines, while others remain in the public consciousness?
What does it mean when a case goes cold? Not because there are no leads, but because the story wasn't told.
Shitnut.